Welcome to all of my fellow Joe girls that have been summoned here today. Summoned for a good reason, for we are celebrating the release of music for people who believe in love. We have waited long and patiently for another solo Joe album, and it's finally here.
Finally! I'm gonna kill her!
Been a loyal Joe girl since 2005. That's right, Joseph Adam Jonas was literally my first celebrity crush ever. I was 6 years old, and 20 years later, I'm still here, bitch. Joe has always been my favorite. I mean, you know, what could it be about this man besides literally everything besides being gorgeous as fuck and hilarious?
Hey,
I'll see you in a couple months on the tour, okay?
are we supposed to see each other this weekend?
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Alright. Oh, by the way. Bitch ass.
With one of the most beautiful voices that I think I've ever heard in my entire life. What else can I say about Joe? He's just perfect in probably every single way possible. He's Mr. Perfectly Fine. Hello? We are almost birthday twins. In case you didn't know, I was born on the 14th of August and Joe was born on the 15th. So we couldn't technically be birthday twins because that would be too powerful for the planet to handle, but we are definitely birthday twins when Joe is on the East Coast on my birthday. Joe is literally the definition of a Leo.
I met somebody recently and they were like, oh, Leos are the worst. I'm like, I'm a Leo. They're like, well, maybe I just haven't met the right one. So.
He represents us so well. That man is chronically online, and I think it's so funny how there's people that actually think that that's not him, posting all those videos in real time and commenting on everyone's stuff. He is a fucking Leo, and this is how we express ourselves.
It's hard to hide who you are as a person, and I think people respect when people are authentically themselves, and I keep music is very serious to me, and I keep that close to my heart. Everything else I'm just let me have fun with this. I'm how exciting it is that I wake up and get to still do this, so I'm not going to take myself too seriously in other ways.
Now, the last time that we were blessed with Joe solo music was back in 2011 with Fast Life. Those of you that let it flop, I will never forgive you for that. And if you must know, my favorite song from that album was Sorry. And then of course we have followed his work through DNCE, and honestly some of the best music to literally ever exist. But DNCE is more party and drinking music, and with this album Joe is really cutting through our fucking hearts. Really personal songs that honestly make me feel very connected to that hopeless romantic version of myself that I used to be. While Joe may believe in love still, I'm not sure if I do.
How dare you?
But it's actually a very healing album, and it's supposed to represent optimism after Joe went through probably the hardest heartbreak of his life after his divorce. We all got to see him in tears. I was there for the LA show back in 2023. My heart absolutely broke for him. Imagine being fucking Joseph Adam Jonas, being one of the hottest motherfuckers alive, being so fucking talented, giving you the gift of 2 daughters, and you still go ahead and cheat on his fine ass. How ungrateful must you fucking be to literally cheat on this fine ass man? Look, I'm not even gonna say her name. I'm not even gonna show any pictures of her because she's so fucking irrelevant in my eyes. I've never liked that woman, and I've been very expressive about this throughout the years. And I just want to say to all the Joe girls that were so far up her ass while they were together, don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot how y'all would literally silence us when we tried to speak the truth. But now that they're not together and she did all this shit to frame him to make him look like a bad person, now all of a sudden y'all are switched up, right? But don't think I'm gonna forget that y'all did us dirty.
Ugly bitches! No!
And this album really dug through my soul and reached places that I didn't think were possible anymore. So it definitely brings that optimism and hopefulness out of me, with Joe wanting to inspire and making us all feel like Love is still out there no matter what hardships we have gone through with the wrong fucking people. And there's definitely a lot of cooks in the kitchen, a lot of features, a lot of familiar names, and also names that I would have never imagined working with Joe, but I think that it worked out really well. Okay, I'm gonna fucking stop talking. Let's listen to music for people who believe in love. Track number 1, the intro track, Woven. I mean, there's not much to say about this one. It's just an intro track. Track number 2, Parachutes. Definitely one of my favorite tracks.
Higher in the sea, heartbreak only lasts a couple seasons. Even if things I start crying, even if I'm kissing lightning, my naked finger.
T. Track number 3, Work It Out, a song that I have fucking overplayed since I first heard it.
Come on, Joe, you got so much more to be grateful for. Being psychics, you making the room uncomfortable. Everybody's got saddies, and that's the hardest truth. Do you think you're too cool to go to therapy? Your anxiety's got anxiety. Nobody cares what you said back when you were 17. Okay, maybe I'm a little dramatic.
It's a Leo thing. Track number 4, Only Love. Ah, absolutely one of the hottest songs on this album.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it's a wild, wild, wild world.
You hear that? Joseph.
It's got a little warmer in here.
I love that song. It's so fucking hot. Joe wrote this based off the first time that he started dating after his divorce and how he was really scared. Whoever this girl was apparently said to him, "It's only love." Which, by the way, listen, if any of you got the chance to bag Joe, y'all would want to convince him that he's in love with you too. The next track is Heart by Heart, which I have been obsessed with ever since he started teasing. Heart by Heart is actually a really special song in my heart as I relate to some of it. And like Joe says, if he or she doesn't ever light your spark, you know, your heart by heart, just come back home.
Haven't you, baby? Oh, my baby. You're the sweetest loving gift. I know 'cause I taste it.
I hate you to waste it.
If you don't live a light, your spark. Remember, I know your heart by heart. Seems way too hard, and no one pulls you out the dark. If you don't ever let your spark, remember, I know your heart by heart.
Next track is Honey Blonde, which I'm gonna be real with you guys, maybe it just needs to grow on me. It's not my favorite. I know a lot of people like this song, but I don't. And the reason why, you might ask? Well, last time I checked, I'm not blonde. Next track is My Own Best Friend. I got pretty emotional the very first time that I heard the song. This is Joe being like so vulnerable. Ugh, it really does shatter my heart just to think that he was really feeling like this at a time. One day Willa is going to grow up and read what her mom said about not wanting to have her. And that is just, it's so disgusting. I really do not like this woman. Anyways, this is my own best friend.
Got high on bad beats. And I'm laying on the moon, but I'm still having my life. Might be down, but I'm not dead. Hold it out, take the steps to be my own best friend. Own best friend. If I'm supposed to be here, why do I fight out? Take what's left and build the bridge again.
That song literally feels like a stab to the heart. I've been there and I get it. You're like on a really emotional high for like a really long time, and then it just abruptly just like ends. You're left to grieve and wonder if all I am meant to experience is sadness. You know, like you start to wonder, like, why are you here then? Honestly, it just really breaks my heart. Joe has felt that way, you know, knowing that he has 2 baby girls that he needs to be here for. Sometimes you just gotta be your own best friend, and that's what I've had to do for myself when I lost someone who I thought was my best friend. Then I got emotionally cheated on and betrayed, so here I am once again. Oh my god, the way that this goes into Velvet Sunshine, it's crazy. It's like we just got done crying and then here is like this sexy ass song. So this is Velvet Sunshine with Frankie. I love the song. It's literally like the perfect song to feature Frankie on. Like it sounds like a lot of Frankie's music and it feels like a situationship song, but like I don't think this should be, because I would never call a situationship my Velvet Sunshine. I'd rather save that for the love of my life, but hey. Next track is Sip Your Wine. Next track is called Hey Beautiful, which is another, you know, Hey Beautiful in the Jonas universe discography. Is this French? I hope I'm not a fucking dumbass. What is this in French? Next track is What We Are. If I'm ever in this situation again where I want to know if we're on the same page, sending them this song. This is the one. Next track is You Got the Rights, and this is one of my favorites. It's very like, you know, I love you, but I'm setting you free. Be happy and find love for yourself, even if it's not with me. And I love this for Joe, and I love that he has this mentality. It means that he holds no bitterness, and that's better than I could ever fucking be. Next track is What This Could Be. Another one that I'm gonna hold very close to my heart because it also makes me feel very optimistic for, you know, if it ever happens for me, turn into a pessimist over the past 2.5 years. Joe highlights in this song how our hearts were made for making mistakes more than once, more than a few times. And you know what? I'm gonna take that with me and definitely overplay the fuck out of the song. Real. The final track is Constellation, also one of my favorites. Such a dreamy track, and I love Joe's vocals on this. What a beautiful way to close the album, and just like what a way to go out. That concludes our listening party for music for people who believe in love. I am so proud of Joe, as I know we all are, like literally how far he has come, how he made it through one of the toughest moments of his life and came out of it a more optimistic and positive person. Like, that is truly inspiring, because I can't relate to that. I literally went through hell and back, and I only became a bigger bitch just to see how Joe literally took all of that pain and grew from it and gave us this beautiful album. I'm really proud of his growth. I'm just happy that like he is happy and he's in a good place in his life. You know, for so long, for like 2 decades now, Joe, Nick, and Kevin like have been soundtracking my life. Songs that have gotten me through some awful shit. Now we have more to add on to that with these songs, so I guess I'm just a really blessed Joe girl. We are getting fed. Beautiful fucking album, and I'm obsessed. Stream it wherever you stream music. I want Joe to do like little pop-up shows. He already did those. I know he did those already, but like it's not fair because I didn't get to go to the LA show at the Mint. You need to understand, I have been waiting 20 years. It honestly just feels like everyone in LA has fucking met Joe except for me. And I don't know where I'm supposed to go to make this happen, but I'm really hoping that this is the year. They didn't have a fucking meet and greet for the 20th anniversary. This sucks. This fucking sucks. I'm really patiently waiting for my moment to happen, and hopefully it happens soon. But anyways, songs that I would love to hear live from this album. Also, my top 5 songs are Only Love, Parachute, Work It Out, Velvet Sunshine, You Got the Right, and you know what? I'm gonna break my own rules and I'm gonna do a top 7. Number 6, My Own Best Friend. Number 7, Constellation. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this at all and you would like to be friends, all of my links will be in the description. Like and subscribe and turn my bell notifications on so you never miss any of my videos. And just remember, even baddies get saddies, and that's the hardest truth.